Morning from a bit of a chilly 21st of November. Still haven't got round to uploading all the other videos. When I got home, all I wanted to do was lie down because I'd done too much yesterday. Didn't get home till about 5 o'clock. I was here about 9:30. Kept finding jobs to do, more jobs. And when I got home, I was in a fair amount of pain, so I just lay down, and that was that. But yeah, as you can see, I built the rocket stove because the bricks aren't in great shape and not uniform. There's a lot of gaps. That's why I didn't film it, because I knew there might be a lot of gaps. So I'm going to look at see if what I can line it with. I might take it back down and might film it, or I might just burn something in it and experiment. We've got the lighter this time. My daughter forgot the lighter yesterday, but we've got the lighter this time. We've just used, a lot of people use guttering protection, but because we didn't have any, we thought we'll try a bit of chicken mesh. We got some of that at home, so we thought we'd try a bit of chicken mesh. This has taken 31 bricks in total, the one being the one extra being that one at the front. So yeah, this is something that was up by the huts that everyone uses to where we have meetings or social gatherings or something like that. It was no longer needed. I asked for if there was a spare water butt, and they said, oh, there's this. It's quite large, so it's going to take up a lot of space, but it would be great for storing a lot of water. Not sure I'll need it, but again, it saves it from being, it's going to need a bit of milli pot to plug the holes. It's going to go behind you here. Yes, it's going to take up a lot of space, but again, it's for water storage, so repurposing. And that's going to go on the top. Not sure I'm going to be able to grow anything in it because it's quite shaded here, but we can give it a go. No harm in trying, but it saves it being chucked out. So I'm going to see if there's when they do finally arrive, see if any plot holders will give me a bit of a hand. Me and my daughter shifted it down here from all the way up there last night before we went home. It was starting to get dark, so we thought, oh, better go home. And then I was like, oh, just one more job. So yeah, yesterday I decided to grab a couple of these. Just giving them a second coat this morning, so I should probably put I'm going to line them. I don't know what I'm going to line them with yet. I've got these corrugated metal sheets, so I don't know whether to repurpose them somehow. Might be too awkward, but anyway, going to put first earlies in one, second earlies in that other one, and when they're not being used, maybe reuse them for something else, maybe like a cold frame, because I've got plenty of these at the back, so that can be used for two things. And I'm still probably going to grow some main crop over by the stones over there, so they'll always be in use. I did say didn't really want potatoes in the ground because of the issues we've had with stray potatoes over the past couple of years. But this will minimise the amount of potatoes in the ground. I think it looks kind of pretty. And we'll probably decorate these as well, like we have done the crates. And again, it saves waste because they were just lying down the bottom by the bee garden, not being used for anything. So jobs for today, that one's done, is to get that moved if I can. If I can't find any help, I shall find a way of doing it myself. Determination is the key. The peas are done yesterday. I was going to save that for today. I think that's about it, and then get home, see if any jobs need doing in my front garden. I've kept on top of that. I should probably add the video to my front garden. But yeah, I've kept quite on top of that. The bird feeders need sorting, cleaning. The trays to the bird feeders need cleaning as well. So, a new little addition to the shed. That decoration there. A friend gave me that when she's having a sort out. Quite pretty. Yeah. Another job I need to do is tidy up the polytunnel. That's a great frame, but the cover to that, absolutely rubbish. It's 8 sunny hexagonal polytunnel. All their frames are fantastic, but the covers to these, if you look at the reviews, absolutely rubbish, absolutely. But the frame is solid. But don't buy these because the covers are crap. So don't go for them. But again, the frames are solid, so if you can cover it yourself, fair enough. But it's not worth the money to buy these because, yeah, I can't say what I want to say about the covers because I won't be able to upload the video. But yeah, the covers are rubbish, so don't buy. But great for fitting in a small space. Because they have lots of shelf, but as you'll see in a minute, yeah, I need to tidy this up. It's not that messy, but yeah, I need to tidy it and organise it a bit more. But it has more leaks than a colander. But the frame is solid. It's withstood quite a bit beating, but the cover is absolutely flipping useless. And they don't do spare covers, mind you. I suppose their spare covers would be absolutely rubbish and all. But do not buy these. Anyway, whatever you're doing, hope you have a fantastic week. Be safe and be happy. Good afternoon. Well, it's nearly afternoon. I don't know. Let's have a look. No, 11:45. Been here since 9 o'clock. So these have had a second coat. I think I'm going to pack up and go home, so I need to get my tools away. Try not to be a messy gardener. I haven't tidied up the polytunnel, so I'll probably try and get back tomorrow, do that. It's only going to be a 5-minute job anyway. I'm not going to demonstrate that working because I think it needs lining. There's too many gaps in between the bricks. I've had to move the dry pile. So what's left to do now is just pack up the tools, put them away, try not to be a messy gardener. But I am a bit. Sometimes I do have a habit of leaving stuff out. So let's get this put away in the shed. I was too impatient to wait for help, so I moved this big monstrosity on my own. But hopefully it'll be a beautiful feature and store water at the same time. Imagine it'll be lovely once it's all cleaned up. I did have enough milli put fill the holes. Hoping to get a beautiful plant in there, but how well it'll do I don't know because it's quite shaded here. Maybe an alpine strawberry plant will do well. They're beautiful fruit off them. Lovely. Hoping to see if I can swap something with a fellow plant holder and get a plant off him. We'll see. I probably don't have anything he wants anyway, but it's always nice to swap if you can. I've had to get bashing one of these. They're not so easy. They probably need to be heated up for it to work. So they can't be repurposed for lining the boxes. But when they're not in use for potatoes, they'll be used as cold frames when it's colder. Probably. We'll see if it works. It might not where it's positioned, but you don't know until you try. I forgot to tell my daughter this was green manure and she started tearing it up there a bit. But it don't matter. It's looking good. So all that's left to do now is just pack up and go home and have dinner with the family. And it's a beautiful sunny day. Absolutely lovely. Get the front garden ready for the cold, I think. I'm just waiting for some wider netting to come so I can make them brassica tunnels bigger. So I've ordered some netting off at eBay. Just waiting for that to come. It's taking a little bit of a long time actually. But yeah, not much left to do. Trying to stay ahead of all my jobs. So I'm going to pack the tools away and head off home. So yeah, whatever you do, hope you have a good week everyone.